Hello everyone and welcome back to Completionist Progress. Now that the league is over and I'm all caught up on clips, I'm ready to start off the new year by getting back to the grinds on this account. The first grind I want to work on is one I mentioned in the other episode but didn't manage to get to because I was a bit busy focusing on the max cape here, and that is reobtaining my music cape. So I'm still a few music tracks off, including the ones from next, but they also came out with a couple new quests that I'll need to complete for the music cape and also to reobtain my quest cape. But first, between episodes, I managed to get a collection log slot. You know, I actually wasn't expecting I'd be getting this anytime soon with how dry I went. But yeah, there's the Heron Pet. 25.6 mil experience in total, and 12.6 mil post 99, though the first 1 mil of that was like Temporos and other stuff. So yeah, let's head to the Play Around house and check it out real quick. I had the Phoenix out just because someone else had a Heron Pet and I didn't want to keep getting trolled by it. But yeah, finally got the Heron. Although I still do need to unlock the Metamorphosis. I don't think I have enough Spirit Flakes. I don't know. I know I have enough to recolor the outfit and haven't already, but maybe I do. But that's a later issue. Finally got the Heron, and another collection log slot, and one more Sculling Pet down. Well, I guess I'll need to find something new to AFK, because I probably won't be doing much more fishing now that I got the Heron. But one thing I forgot to mention in the last episode is, aside from just AFK and Caramblons for the Heron, I did end up getting another set of all the big fish, because mine are currently mailing the player own house, so if I take them down, I lose them. So I wanted to have a copy in the bank, so here they are. And I also was working on getting a second set of Angler to make the Spirit Angler, but I only got the boots so far. I think I am going to wait till I get another set of Angler, because it takes 4.8k Spirit Flakes to turn into Spirit Angler, and that will be a little better for Temporos. And then when I go back to Temporos, I get more Spirit Flakes so I can recolor this guy. But yeah, that's probably it for fishing for now, until I go back and finish the second Angler. And there is the first quest completed. I'll need to go back in the future to farm those monsters to get the Warp Scepter for the collection log, but yeah, not an immediate concern. Also some experience lamps, which I would have liked to have claimed in the other episode, but I already planned out 99 Slayer and didn't want these to mess it up. And there's the other new quest done. It was pretty short, but it was a fun little quest, and definitely has me excited for Varlamore when it comes out, whenever that will be. Well, she certainly spams the chat box, but yeah, there was a next kill for a bunch of combat achievements, and I also got the last music tracks I need, so I have the music cape once again. And with that, I can once again wear my quest cape and music cape. But there's a specific reason I wanted these capes, and that's because when I was doing all that AFK fishing and mining before that, I gained a lot of clue scrolls, and I was waiting until after I maxed to do another big clue opening, and well, that time is now. To start off, I'll be opening this giant stack of beginner clues. If you're wondering how I got so many, when Caramblon fishing, I was getting kind of bored and noticed I was getting a lot of beginner clues, so I just started doing them and found it was actually a really good way to farm them out. It's not nearly as inconveniencing to get back to Caramblon fishing because it's right by a fairy ring, so yeah, it was pretty quick just to pop away, do a few beginner clues, and go right back to fishing, and I was able to stack up a lot. So I'm going to be opening 499. It would be 500, but I accidentally opened one while stacking them. But this will get me the 600 I need for the milestone reward, which is the Explorer emote, which is also the last emote I need now. So that's pretty cool. And hopefully in the process I can get a green log here. Though if not, I guess I'll have to stack up more beginner clues. And because I'm opening 499 caskets and beginners just really don't have much of value, I'm just going to cut to the end. So hopefully this log just turns green. And here is the final beginner casket, which now lets me do the Explorer emote. Unfortunately, though, I am still one item away from the log. I never got a single monk's robe tea. So, I think I will just open up the remaining beginner caskets here, even though it's going to throw off my bank, just to see if I can get it real quick. So let's just spam through it. I didn't see any pop-up. Darn. Well, oh well. I guess I will have to keep doing some more beginner clues to hopefully get that in the future. But aside from that, here's all the uniques I got in the, well, bit over 600 clues, or the 519. According to the loot tracker, it's around 5 mil in loot. 6 mole slippers makes up most of that. Shoulder parrots also worth a good bit. So yeah. But not bad for the first opening. At least a lot more money than I was expecting just off beginner clues. Most slippers go for a lot. But now on to the easies. I have 100 easies to open, which will get me all the way from 100 to 200. Still a ways off the 500 milestone, but at least should make a decent dent in my collection log here. And that is all the easy clues for now. So I went from 24 log slots to 45, so another 21 new items. I didn't snag any of the rare capes or the gilded chef stuff on the top row, but I did manage to get a Monk's Robe Top G, which I think is like one of the easy clue like mega rares, so really happy to see that. Over the 100 clues, I've got around 5.7 mil according to the loot tracker, though 4.3 mil was the Monk's Robe Top G, so that's like the bulk of the profit from the opening. Also, I did manage to get another 3 master clues, bringing the stack up to 4, and just to scroll down, like this is all the unique items, at least, that I noticed and put out in the tab here. So up next is medium clues. So I'm going to be opening 50 because I'm currently at, let's see, yeah, 450, so this will bring me to a nice 500. I already got the milestone item at 400, but hopefully I can snag a few more log slots and maybe another pair of rangers, though I probably shouldn't expect that. Well, that medium clue opening was kind of uneventful, at least until the end there. So in 50 caskets, I only got 2 new items, the cabbage round shield and the red headband. But I did manage to pick up another pair of ranger boots towards the end, so, I mean, can't complain there. If you want to see the loot, that's most of loot down here, I think, from, yeah, the climbing boots to the tinderbox. So not a ton of items, but then again, I didn't open that many clues, though still seems like a lot less uniques than the easies. So yeah, in those 50 clues, though, I got 34 mil, with 32 mil being the ranger boots, and I also got another 2 master caskets. So not the best, but not terrible. Now I'm going to be opening 75 hard clues. So yeah, in a few episodes back, in episode 36, I opened a few extra hard clues because I was disappointed at the opening, and that's when I managed to pull my third age coif in this spot right here. So let's see if these 75 more hard clues might be able to get a similar luck. I mean, I'm obviously not really expecting third age, but it would be cool. So yeah, let's see what I can get from these caskets. And that is the last of the hard clues, at least for now. I'm sure in the future I'll do another opening to get this from a 450 to a nicer 500, but I need to save up some more caskets first. No third age or any mega rares that I saw for that matter, unless I missed a potion drop or a troll drop like that. But I did manage to get 9 new log slots, including a new D-hide shield here, and those are pretty rare to get, so happy to see that. Still seems like it might not be the most uniques for 75 caskets, but hey, still not that bad. In total, I got 10 mil in loot, and no really like big unique items. The top thing in the tracker is actually purple sweets, followed by a bunch of rune items, and then some blessed D-hide. So not a bad opening. Also managed to get 4 master caskets, and another thing I noticed during that opening is I'm still missing one page, the Gothics page 3 for the shared log. So I don't know, hopefully I can get that. Kind of a would be nice if I got it already in this opening. Maybe there was even another shared unique I got and didn't realize. But now on to the elites. Now this is the one I was waiting for and the main one I was trying to save up because it can take a while to save up elites. And originally I was going to go for 25, but I got so many from fishing and mining that I can now open 50 unique or elite caskets. Why do I keep mixing up uniques and elites? I don't know. But yeah, 50 elite caskets. Still a chance to get more third age. You know, there's a lot of very nice mega rares, including the weapons and the cloak from this one, which would be awesome to see. Maybe a third age bow to go with my coif. Never know. And in general, though, the elites or the uniques are kind of bad from elites. Like there's not a ton of them, and they are pretty rare. So even just getting a few new log slots would be great, and it's another step closer to the 200 I need for the milestone reward. Honestly, that elite opening went better than I was expecting. So in 50 elites, I managed to get 8 new items, and nothing too spectacular. I didn't get any mega rares, so I have a lot of top hats now. And in the loot tracker, that is around 10 million loot, which is the same as I got in 75 hards, but still not terrible. And here's all the loot down here. But now that leaves me with a total of 17 master clues, and I see no reason not to just open them all. I mean, it would be nice to stack up to a nice number, but I'm starting with, 52 master clues of 9 uniques, and let's see if I can get any more mimics or any more unique items. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of disappointed and thought 17 Master Clues would be a bigger and more exciting way to end off the clue opening, but I still at least managed to get 2 new uniques in all those clues, and in the last clue, or one of the last clues there, I did manage to get a dupe torture kit, as well as a new obby cape, and out of the 17 I opened, it's valued at 11.1 mil, with 4 mil coming from the torture kit, and 1 mil coming from the obby cape, so I guess not the worst, only 1 mimico, that's about right, so yeah, I don't know, kind of was hoping I'd get, maybe not the Bloodhound, but a little more loot in general. And I'm also a tad disappointed I didn't see any Mega Rares in all of that. I mean, I think I probably wasn't at rate for a Mega Rare, but between all the Elites, Hards, and Masters, it would have been nice to at least have seen a new piece of Gilded. But oh well, maybe next time. I still do have some caskets stacked up here, but I'm going to save it till I get to a nicer number to open them up, like another 50 Hard clues, of course another 25 or 50 Elites probably. And yeah, but now to sell all this loot, see if anything I did want to keep in the player-owned house to work towards filling that up, and see how much cash I made. I ended up keeping around 5.4 million uniques for my costume room, though most of that was the Monk's Robe Top G, and after selling all the other items, I ended up with 68.2 mil. Around 14.5 mil of this came from the non-unique loot, and the remaining 53.6 mil is from the uniques, including the shared stuff like Purple Sweets and the Teleport Scrolls. Though, if you exclude the Ranger Boots, the unique value drops from 53 mil down to 22 mil, so the Ranger Boots really carried this opening. As for what I'm going to do with the money, I'm not quite sure. I don't have any immediate things I want to be buying right now, so I'm probably just going to hold it for the time being. And as for what I'm going to work on next, I'm also not quite sure. There's so many things to work on, so I just need to pick something and start working on it. So of all the clues and whatnot, one thing I kind of forgot about is the reason I ended 99 Slayer of Hydra is so I could try and go for the back-to-back. So Konar, will you give me? Abyssal Demons in the Abyss. I think I can kill Sire for that, but I'm not really that interested in doing it right now, so guess I'm not doing more Slayer right now. Well, I've been bouncing around between different grinds trying to figure out what I want to work on next, and I decided that's going to be more beginner clues. So I was really disappointed I wasn't able to green log this in the 600, even if it's not, to be expected. But since I'm only 1 item away, I would really like to see if I can just get this Monk's Robe T and finish out the log. Granted, I'm no closer to getting this item now than when I started, but it also does line up with something else I've been meaning to do, which is working on the giant bosses. Where are they? Yeah, like Obor and Bryophyta. So there's only 1 item on each of these. The Hill Giant's Club and Bryophyta has the Essence, and they 100% drop a beginner clue. Now, I was hoping I would finish the beginner clue log so I didn't have to leave and do the clue each time, but I already have a few keys saved up, so I think what I'm going to do is work on killing the bosses, seeing if I can green log the bosses and get their drops, and open the beginner clues as I go, and show you when I get the Robe Top T, which I hopefully will get. So I don't know, let's see what happens first, if I'm able to green log one of the bosses or green log beginner clues. It actually happened. So yeah, there is the Monk's Robe bottom T. I think I said top in the other clip, but that should mean I have now green logged beginner clues. That is beautiful to see. So yeah, as you can see, I've done a good number of beginner clues since the other clip. I have been working on Bryophyta up to 23 kills and Obor's at 35 kills. I do have a few more keys saved up, but I guess I'm done with beginner clues now, so I can use up these keys without having to worry about going to do the beginner clue after every kill. Might just save up a few more giant keys though, but still would be nice to see if I can green log Obor and Bryophyta, but there's the beginner clues done. So I finished using up all of those keys, and I did not manage to greenlog, obor, bryophyta, at least not this time. Although now that I finished with beginner clues, I don't think I'm going to be going back to grinding the keys right yet. I'll have to work on stacking up some more so I can work on these green logs in the future. Also, just to mention, it's 1 in 180 for any specific item in here. So yeah, I went like 3.5 times the rate for the Monk's Robe Tea here, but it's really not that uncommon to happen. Aside from that, I've been looking at some ways to make money in different grinds I can do, and the first grind I decided to try was Mithril Dragons. Unfortunately, I can kill like 70 per hour, but I only profit like 1k per kill, so I actually only made like 76k per hour, so probably not a good money maker. But I did manage to get myself another My Notes page here, and I also managed to stack up a few more chewed bones, so I think I'm going to go burn these to see if I can get the Dragon Full Helm. And from the final pyro ship, I get an amazing drop of adamant knives. Seems about right. But yeah, up to 38 in total. It's a 1 in 256 to get the Dragon Full Helm from this, and then it's like a 1 in 32k to get from Mithril Dragons. In total, the loot is about as terrible as you'd expect. I don't know. I have to keep working at it, though I probably won't focus too much on Mithril Dragons because they're not really helping the money-making goal right now. So one of the newer money makers I've been trying to learn is leviathan, and it's definitely taking a lot of learning. I'm slowly improving, but it was a lot more than I expected, as you might be able to tell from all these tile markers, and this is a pretty minimal setup even. But yeah, 15k C, I've only been doing 1 kill trips, and I finally got myself the Scarred Tablet here. So if I use it here on my Ring of Shadows, now I can teleport to the Scar, which will not only make it a lot quicker to get back to Leviathan, but I also can just exit out of this portal to get a quick way to get to Guardians of the Rift and to a nice bank. Okay, maybe not that quick, but still, it's nice to have it on the ring, so if I'm doing more Duke in the future, or even Musfa, or when I get the teleports the other bosses, this is going to be a one teleport I can use to get back to a bank reasonably quickly, though I'll probably have my construction cape on me anyway. But yeah, I need to keep working at Leviathan, see if I can get a bit better of times, because, well, with 1 kill trips, it's been kind of slow, but at least now it's going to be a lot quicker than using the Wizard Tower Fairy Ring to get back here. Well, it seems like I just can't get enough opening clues this episode, but yeah, I've been working at easy clues. I got another 50 stacked up, and I figure I might as well open another 50 so I can get to 250, halfway to the 500 for the milestone, and maybe also snag the last page I need for the shared log. So yeah, another 50 easy clues. Well, I didn't manage to get the Guthix page to finish off the shared log, but I did manage to get 8 new collection log slots, including the Golden Apron here, which isn't like a mega rare, but is the same rate as Elegant, around twice as rare as the other uniques, so it's a nice one to cross off. So yeah, I think that was a pretty decent opening. Probably gonna wait and save up a good bit more caskets, maybe like 100, 125, or maybe just even another 250, we'll see. But yeah, that's gonna hopefully conclude clues for a while. Oh, and I do have the one master clue I did get during that, so might as well just open that now to get to a nice 70, and nothing much there, but well, that's to be expected. So I'll probably also wait to try and save up like maybe 10, 15 or something master clues to slowly work towards that milestone of 100. I was thinking of working on another grind or two to finish off the episode, but with how many clue openings I need to edit down, I feel like this is a good spot to wrap it up. So yeah, it's been a very clue-focused episode with not too many other things aside from that, but I did manage to reobtain my quest cape and the music cape, as well as get the heron here, and in the next episode, we'll have a bunch of other grinds I want to get back to working on, as well as a certain Shining Kingdom that might be releasing. So yeah, anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and until next time, goodbye.